Hello everybody. How are you doing on this Thursday morning, depending on where you are? Well, today I'm just going to hop on today to talk real quick about tips or sharing tips or ideas that you can use if you have a reluctant reader. Many parents that homeschool or even have children in public school, they face this dilemma of having a reluctant reader. Children that don't enjoy reading, or maybe they have some kind of learning difference that inhibits them from really being able to enjoy reading to the full. So these are some tips that I have learned along the way with homeschooling my reluctant reader. It's not gonna automatically fix everything, but these are some tips that I think that can help encourage, especially if they fall into this category. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Tina. I am a homeschooling consultant and a health and wellness coach. I am super duper passionate about chemical-free living a healthy lifestyle, and also incorporating healthy lifestyle choices and using chemical-free products, plant-based products to support your homeschool with emotions and keeping everything balanced. That's what I do, and I absolutely love it. And I'm also an advocate for children that has learning differences. That is my passion. Really trying to give children with learning differences a positive platform in which they can stand to build confidence and start to enjoy learning. Well, anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand, the reluctant reader. These are some things that I have learned. Like, if you have a reluctant reader but they love to sing, one little thing you may have never even thought about is using karaoke. Just because your child is not reading in a traditional book does not mean that they're not getting the reading. So you need to outsource for different interesting ways in order to incorporate reading that not necessarily involve a textbook is the number one key. The second thing is karaoke. You can use karaoke, find out what songs they like, what genre they like, even if they don't really care. You don't know what songs they really like that, you can still actually just do karaoke with your children, and you will notice that a child, when they read in the karaoke, the words that pop up on the screen, they're reading more clearly, they're reading more fluently because it's less stress. It's not a traditional stressful environment, so they don't feel like overwhelmed. So they usually read better. So we was singing a lot Monday for school, for music. And my son was just reading the stuff off like it was no problem. But then sometimes you give him a traditional book, and then all of a sudden the stress, the tension comes up. So you can actually use, hey Lewis, you can actually use karaoke as a bridge the gap between a reluctant reader or a child that has very high anxiety when it comes to reading, using karaoke. But say, for example, you have a child that does not like karaoke. They do not like to sing. That's just not their thing. Just about everybody has a TV show or cartoon or something that they like to watch on TV. If that is the case, if they have something that they super duper like, some children like to watch the same shows or the same show over and over, just different seasons, especially if you have Netflix. One thing that I have found that has been truly beneficial with a reluctant reader, is whatever TV show that they like, put on the closed caption. I know a lot of us don't even think about even popping on that feature on our TV, but on our television. But turn on the closed caption and allow your child to watch the TV show in which they like, and also see what the characters are saying. We have done that, and it is like amazing on what you thought the character said is not actually what they said. And sometimes we actually pause it, we're like, wait, I didn't know they said that. So it really makes for an interesting conversation, interesting things that can come up from that. And at the same time, they are reading in a non-stressful, overwhelming environment because they like the TV show. Hey, Sherry. They like the TV show, and they seeing the words pop up on the screen, and it's teaching their brain to focus is hyper focusing, they're multitasking, but they're doing something that they like to do, so it's not stressful, and they're actually reading. So it does the same thing like karaoke does. So say for example, your child, I'm going to give you a third tip, a reluctant reader. Maybe these two tips may not work for you. How about audiobooks? Your children that tends to be a reluctant reader, they're great storytellers. They love to talk. They love to tell a story. And they also love to listen to a story. So you need to find engaging, really engaging audiobooks. Audiobooks that have drama, has suspense, has things that will engage the child, different characters. You can hear the different characters come into play. Not everything is monotone, but have different characters coming in, and a child can identify that something is changing. And that helps so much. And then what I do is that I will stop, like after they get to a certain comments section, I will stop, and then I will ask them questions. We'll open up dialogue, and I will see is he comprehending, or my daughter comprehending what they're actually hearing, instead of just listening to it. So we talk about it, and I tell you what, he hears things, and also she hears things that I don't even hear. I have to go back and listen to it again, because you'll be surprised at how precise a reluctant reader is with details. Many people don't realize that a reluctant reader, they have certain skills that they hyper focus on. Like reading is not their thing, because they usually have some kind of learning difference that inhibits them to lack confidence. But when you put them in a situation where it's audio, someone's talking back and forth to them, they give examples, they have visual cues in some instances, you will notice how they skyrocket, because they don't have the stress of sitting down reading a book. So if you notice that your child is a reluctant reader, they really don't care for reading, you can use karaoke, you can use audiobooks, and also you can use their own TV shows or cartoons in which they like. A lot of kids are into YouTube, so you even have the closed caption feature that you can turn on for YouTube clips and stuff, and it will actually show what the characters or what the individuals are saying on the screen. And so the child does not realize that they're reading, and they're taking all this information in. So those are 3 little tips or 3 little hacks I think that could help you guys with having a reluctant reader. Let me say them again: karaoke, audiobooks, and turning on the closed caption on their favorite TV shows, cartoons, documentary, whatever your child likes to watch. Turn the closed caption feature on and watch how they read certain stuff without you even asking. And it's less stressful for them, and they're getting the reading done at the same time. And 9 times out of 10, I know if I turn on like a PE kind of thing that has active movement, and I turn on the caption, they're actually moving around and reading at the same time and not even thinking about it. And I'm like, look at this. They're reading the words that they normally would have difficulty with, but they're reading it because it's a non-stressful environment. So try those tips. You guys, hey Tiffany, I am getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to hop off, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Living Well with Homeschooling Oils with Tina Ramsey. We are so happy that you took the time to stop on by and get all the tips in regards to homeschooling, natural wellness, and life. Make sure to tune in every week to hear another episode to inspire you to get your joy back. Talk to you later.